Hi, welcome to Bookie. Today we'll unlock the book The Silk Roads, A New History of the World. When discussing the Silk Road, most people view it as an ancient trade route that connects the East with the West. History bestowed it with a great deal of mystery and legend. Camels and goods traveled on the trade route, merchants of different races, different countries, and diverse cultural backgrounds interacted and traded with each other. Chinese silk and porcelain flowed along this trade route to various countries in the West. Silver from Western countries also moved to the East on the same path. This account of the Silk Roads that we will uncover today uses multiple threads to tell the stories that took place on the Silk Road, starting more than 2,000 years ago. The book begins its story with the creation of the Silk Road. Using a broad time frame, it recounts the stories of countries from their peak to their decline, and from humble beginnings to becoming entities that wield absolute power. It has shaped world history into a brand new system. It reveals to people that for much of history, the world's axis revolved around the Silk Road. Each country's history doesn't evolve in isolation and is more or less associated with the Silk Road. From the Silk Road, we can see that the world is smaller and more accessible than we've previously imagined. World history has been redefined. Once the book The Silk Roads was published, it quickly became a best-selling book around the world, and was even listed as #1 in world history on Amazon UK. It was also #1 in the genre of historical geography on Amazon US, and #1 on the list of non-fiction bestsellers in India. It was also recommended by various organizations and figures. The People's Daily in China recommended it twice in 19 days, which was an unprecedented move by the most influential Chinese publication. The Times commented on the book saying, "Many books have been written which claim to be a new history of the world. This rare one fully deserves the title." The Economist stated, Frankopan uses exquisite and intelligent language to interpret a world history revolving around the East. The famous British historian William Dalrymple lavishly praised the book by saying, "Ambition that is rare, a remarkable book on many levels, a proper historical epic of dazzling range and achievement." Peter Frankopan is the author of this book and a famous British historian. He has received considerable attention from mainstream academic historians around the world, because he's shown a talent for examining the anatomy of the contemporary world from a perspective that differs from European history. For this book, The Silk Roads in particular, he consulted all the literary and historical resources that he could find in libraries around the world. Finally, he wrote this well-sourced book which included nearly 100 citations for each chapter on average, as can be seen from its numerous endnotes. Next, we will uncover the stories of the Silk Road in these 3 sections. Section 1, The Birth and Prosperity of the Silk Road. Section 2, The Wars of the Silk Road. Section 3, Another Origin of the Silk Road. Section 1, The Birth and Prosperity of the Silk Road. Asia has been the heart of the world from the beginning of civilization. One by one, ancient civilizations were born here, and the earliest and the most powerful among these was the Persian Empire. The Persians extended their territory from today's southern Iran to the Aegean. They continued eastward until they reached the foot of the Himalayas. Persia connected the heart of the Mediterranean to Asia. It possessed not only fertile land, but also had high agricultural yields due to investment in production and irrigation techniques. Persia also paid great attention to road construction. It established a highly developed road network that linked the coast of Asia Minor with Babylon, Susa, and Persepolis. All these factors propelled the commerce of the ancient Persian Empire towards unprecedented prosperity. The conqueror Alexander the Great swiftly unified another ancient civilization, Greece. Afterward, Alexander the Great led an expedition east and defeated the prosperous Persian Empire. He then turned his attention to the vast world of the East. After Alexander's conquests, a significant Greek influence on culture and economy spread through the territories of the Mediterranean